Now in this next video, I'm going to take you through some of the essential plugins that you will want to install on your WordPress site. Plugins are essentially other third-party developed applications that help provide a particular service to enhance your site or your blog. So if we go into the plugins, I have actually already added a bunch of plugins that I generally put in by default, but you should see in your list the Akismet, I believe the other one that you'll see is the Jetpack for WordPress. You probably see the Hello Dolly one, which I've already deleted because it's basically of no significance at all, and the Super Cache one. So those should already be on your site. I would then encourage you in particular to download some of these other ones that I will go into. Firstly, with regard to this first one here, I would encourage you to get an API key from Akismet. This is really an essential spam protector. You will be glad that you included this application on your site. To get a code, you simply go to their site. Now they do charge, so if it's obviously this is just a free personal use type blog site, hobby site, they don't ask for any payment. But for any kind of business website, they generally ask, I don't think it comes up here, but when you go through the process of asking for an API key, it comes to about $5 a month. Actually, it is $5 a month to use their service, and they will give you a code that you can then insert on your site, and this will help with your spam content. So this really amounts to $60. UK wise, you're talking about £40 a year. You can you can decide not to take this on at first, but if you start to see that spam is really becoming an issue and it's taking up a lot of your time, I would really encourage you to use this plugin. Going back to the site, the next one I have in here is a broken link checker. This is particularly the case if you're going to have a website that you will be updating regularly with blog posts, or just that's generally going to be used for regular updates. I know with one of the websites that I run, Zampa.com, that it's been up and running now for about 3-4 years, and at differing times we've had periods of lots of updates on the site, and Broken Link Checker is really an essential one, because what it does is essentially anytime that you've put up links to other sites or other posts on your site, and if those links are no longer active, it gives you the option to unlink yourself to those posts, and this is something that will aid with your search engine, because the search engine optimization, when the search engine crawlers go through your website and keep going to the certain links and arriving at dead links, they don't like that. So like I said, this is very much something that you will probably want to add, especially if you're updating your site on a regular basis and inserting links to other sites and so forth. Now there are many contact forms out there, so even when you just do a search for contact forms, when you go to add a new plugin, you will see contact forms. I just generally use this one, the contact form 7. Again, I'll go into more detail with each of these. You will also want to open your site up to analytics. Now WordPress does provide you in-house analytics, but Google Analytics are widely regarded as being the most in-depth analytics, and it's very easy to connect your Google account, your Google Analytics account, with your WordPress site, and I will show you how to do that again in the video just dedicated to that. You will also want to, again, if you're updating your site on a regular basis, you want to make sure that the database is backed up regularly. So this is another plugin that helps you do that. And if you're going to have a number of people working on your site that will have access to the site, and particularly if you're going to have a number of contributors to any blog or news element to your site, you may like to look at this WordPress editorial calendar. I will not go into any particular detail with this, but it's a useful one to set up an editorial calendar for your site when you have a multi-contributor site. WordPress SEO, again, I'll have a special video just on this plugin and setting this up on your site. It is an essential plugin to fit in with your WordPress site, and it's a relatively simple plugin to set up. Maintenance mode, this is the one we set up before. WP Super Cache is one of the plugins as well that is in your WordPress package. And essentially what this does is generate static HTML files from your website. And this helps your web pages to load up faster. And this really is something essential for any site as it goes forward, that this feature be activated to really cleanse your site on a regular basis so that it keeps loading up fast. And this is something that is essential and important for your search engine optimization on the whole.